Silver, you've been doing this for 7 years. Silver, come on. $3,000 a week. Don't lie to us, Silver.
No, I didn't say $3,000 a week.
Up to. You could do it.
I have done $3,000 a week. If I did always $3,000 a week, I wouldn't be. I'd be so exhausted. I wouldn't be. But I have done it.
Many of your regular clients are married. Some are media figures. Nah, Silver.
Say what you like, but you know.
Not talk show hosts.
No, maybe. No talk show hosts.
Well, thank goodness. But
I'm always available.
We would definitely expel them from our community. And officials of the Justice Department, huh?
Not high officials, but well, put it this way, if I ever got arrested, I would feel confident that I would see someone that I've slept with. So, you know.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, not like high and mighty, like, you know, name that I would say and you would know the name.
All right. Now, Silver, just explain this to me. I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to be mock naive here.
No, don't be.
But I assure you, do your tricks know you're a male person?
Clients.
Your clients, I'm sorry. Do they know you're... You're enjoying this a little too much. You all right?
Well, we watch it every night. You're like this.
I'll tell you. You what?
I'm afraid I've led a sheltered life.
No, you have. Silver, seriously, what is very true here is that you can make more money here than in a lot of other jobs. Yeah. You could make, if you really wanted to, you could make up to $12,000 a month. That's what the number's on my...
Yes, I can. I haven't, but I can. I won't be unrealistic.
All right, that's almost $150,000 a year, and we should say...
I wanted to.
I'll bet you don't pay any income tax on this.
Oh, no. See, I do. That's where you're wrong.
I bet you do. Come on,
I file my income tax as an independent entertainer.
Okay, very good.
Well, I do, but you have to. When you deposit money in the bank, you...
Gotcha.
So the world is legal. You have to do that.
Please let me understand this. You're going to tell us this. You're not surprised. He got. This was violent. This was blood and everything else. Punches, hair pulling.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, you know.
You've had your share of violence, have you not?
A little. You know, I've had my fingers broken and my face one time a little smashed. Nothing major. My leg one time, my ligament was pulled, almost broken. Nothing heavy duty. Right.
Now, do you entertain people in the car as we?
No. I'm too old for that. You know, that's when I was younger.
And incidentally, you came to New York when you were like 13, 14 years old, is that so?
About that, yeah. Oh, you know your information.
Oh, I tell you, we've got a vast network of researchers.
Yeah, about 13.
And there you are in New York City, 13 or 14 years old. You probably didn't even know what gay was, did you?
To tell you the truth, no, because where I come from...
West Virginia?
Yeah, Martinsburg, West Virginia. Or maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, that's all right.
You know, no, I didn't know. I knew what myself felt, but I really didn't know that there was a world, that there was a life, and this happened. You know, so I only knew my own desires.
Right. And you were taken in, were you not, by people who do this kind of work?
Yeah, in the beginning, very overwhelmed.
Right.
Then happy, but
so suddenly you wind up with $300 in dollar bills in your socks.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that quick, but you know.
Yeah. And this is for accompanying a guy in the front seat of a car around the block.
No. I never really experienced that, only in fun. I never did something like that for money, because that's, you know...
That's below you.
I find that degrading. I mean, not that what I do is any more glamorous, but, you know, I wouldn't...
All right. Okay, I just want to understand this now,
that's
Silver.
Just not me.
You bring your clients home, then?
Yes, mostly.
I see. Now... Do your clients, I'm going to ask you this again, I'm still not a little confused about
it. Do they know that I'm a man?
They do?
Of course, I don't look like a woman.
In other words, you're not, see, here's the thing, most of us would think that a guy hires a hooker and all of a sudden he discovers that she's a male, that's going to really, you know, that's, you're going to get, somebody's going to punch you out when they find out. That's
any time that I've been beaten, it's not because they didn't know I was a man, it's other things, but if someone comes to me, they're coming to a TS or TV, not television, transvestite, transsexual. They come to you for that particular reason. Yeah, they don't come to you as if they want a prostitute. They'll, you know.
And you say
Get
most of your
prostitutes.
clients are married men.
Most of them, lots of them, yeah.
Now, a married man who's interested in a transvestite is what? A married man who has gay fantasies and doesn't want to act them out with a visibly obvious man? I want to understand this. What do you think?
Technical. It's very hard in here.
If you don't know, Silver,
No, I'm going to explain it to you real briefly. Okay, like a man will come to me, and in a way I kind of look like a woman, but I don't. So I'm not a woman. So like this man is gay, but he doesn't really want to be gay. He's married and all that. So by sleeping with me, he kind of has his cake and eat it too, in a sense, because he's getting a male anatomy, and, you know, I'm more exaggerated than any woman would be.
I was just curious, like, are these your...
You have breasts?
Yes, girl.
I'm not answering that. Well, here's my... I'm not answering that. That's a personal question. I wouldn't ask you that.
Well,
That's a personal question. Do I have
Even though you say the men know you're men, what makes you think that? I see you walk in, you look like a beautiful young lady. You look like you have a nice body and everything. I wouldn't have known you were a man.
Thank you.
So
in other words,
Thank you.
yeah, you could fool a client.
Thank you. I could, but the way my clients are brought to me, they're not brought to me through a straight network. They're brought to me through a transsexual, transvestite network.
So you don't walk on the street like most prostitutes do?
No. I mean, I've
feel
walked in the street like that, but I wouldn't do that. It's too risky to do that.
Right. Be back in just a moment. How do you feel about the story Mr. Barney has shared with us here? You've no doubt read about this in the paper. Because it involves a celebrity, Danny Bonaducci, who is now has been a disc jockey in Phoenix, was arrested for having celebrity in Phoenix. What do you think about this, Silver, as a person who must feel a certain connection to Mr. Barney?
Well, when I first heard about the story, Danny Bonaducci, I was like, who the hell is that? I thought it was someone from Brooklyn. And then as I really don't want to comment too much on it. I don't pass judgment on anyone because my life is past judgment, but I personally feel if you do a service for someone, whether it's you or Joe Schmo or keep it to yourself. I mean, maybe he has a lot of resentment, you know, maybe something really strong happened where he has to bring this out, but personally, when you're a man as a woman, there's risk, and I think maybe he's just trying to cash in, but I don't approve. I think you should keep it to yourself. You know, you don't expose yourself as being a transvestite. Don't expose him. If the man did do this, which I don't know, you know, don't let the world know. I think it's unfair.
You would not report a client who beat the hell out of you?
Well, if I was beat badly, broken, see, I don't know. I don't know if I would. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Sure you can.
That is exactly the problem, and that's the reason
These
Darius
are
Martin has come
unreported
forward.
crimes, and you're going to tell it.
There's a variety of reasons that a person in Darius's position would not come forward. To a degree, you know, are you going to turn in a guy that pulls out an Uzi and lays 15 rounds up alongside your head?
See, but there's a difference here now. If you're a cross-dresser, you're out in the street, and you know life is... When you get in the car, you know, you must know. It's life. You take risks. I mean, it's not something... This is what you choose to have done. You chose to have gone in the car. You can't tell me that you've never heard of someone going in a car and getting beat up. You know, it's really not fair because it's the whole environment we're talking about. We're not talking about someone come on your door and, boom, beat you up. We're talking about you're dressed as a woman. You go in a car with a strange man. You may get beat. It's a risk. It's not fair. I'm not...
What did you want to say, Darius?
I don't know. I don't think it's right for anyone to hit anyone at all, period, for no reason at all.
I agree with you. It's not right.
Yeah, but I mean, if she wants to hide her identity, what in the hell is she doing sitting here showing, you know, her face?
I don't think it's so much that she's so ashamed of her identity.
No, it's not ashamed.
It's about certain commitment or pact that you have with the client. You don't reveal a client.
Okay.
Why? It hurts business?
I'll bring it to you this way. If you are selling drugs and another drug dealer kills you or beats you or whatever, you're both doing something illegal anyway. So why, you know, especially the man is a media man, but aside from that, why...
So it should be honor among
You're all doing something
lawbreakers.
illegal.
Yeah.
So why, you know, say, well,